Alright, real quick. So I've set Garrus to do get hit, block, and then down one. So oops, I fucked it up. Sorry, I'm tired. There's one. Now watch what happens when I do it immediately. See how he's blocking? He's only getting hit by the second one because I have him set to obviously blocking down one. You just have to stagger it just slightly. I had the rhythm down, now I don't have it down. Hold on. There we go. Get my little plus frames. So characters that have a 11 frame and a 10 frame mid are going to do this very well because their mids are so fast. You can do it with 12 frames, but it's hard. You can even do it with 13, but 13 is like, that's why I think people play Kitana, because her fastest mid is 13 frames, and if you want to do this type of shimmy, and this is the only shimmy that you can really do in MK11 to open people up, you know, and do actual damage. So let me just quickly go to Kabal and kind of show you how Kabal does it. And I'll set I'll bring out Garrus again because Garrus has the best down one in the game. Now obviously if they do like down 4 or down 3, yeah, it's gonna be easier for them to hit you. You just have to accept that. Like, you're gonna have to separate. You're not always gonna get the shimmy. Sometimes you're gonna get poked, but the thing is, when they do a down 4 or down 3, usually you can kind of backdash because you have so much plus frames off of a down 1. You know, because usually you're doing the shimmy off of a down 1, right? Like, if you're talking about just staggering, like Mileenas back 1, that's not shimmy. That's just staggering. But if you're talking about, like, doing something on, like, a down 1 on hit, and then, like, going, you know, using your plus frames to play a mind game, then that's shimmy. So keep that in mind. Like, doing, like, back 1 or doing, like, this... That's just staggering. This is just a stagger, right? That's just a stagger. Well, that's the whole string. That's just a stagger, right? This is a stagger. This is a stagger. Those are all staggers. But if you're talking about like actually blocking or actually getting hit, then yeah. So let me quickly set Garrus correctly again because it's actually pretty hard to do. So let me pause the video really quick. Really quick. I want to unpause it. I want to show you something. So you need to make sure you set Garrus to do it right, because you need to make sure that when he gets hit here, that he blocks if you do it right away. So like, see, that doesn't work. So keep that in mind. You need to have him be able to block and then poke out. But anyway, back. Alright, so this is example what I mean. So this is how it should be set up. The second hit should hit, right? Because he's down oneing. So this is right? So that doesn't work with Kabal. That doesn't work, right? Still not working. This one's harder to do, in my opinion. I still don't know the upgraded combos, but anyway. You can do it. It's just really hard. Because you've got to be pretty... I don't want to say frame perfect because I don't know the frames, but it's hard to do. You can almost forget about Kitana. Kitana, if you're getting hit by Kitanas, you gotta reevaluate your defense, in my opinion. But yeah, that's Kabals. I'll show you Kitanas really quick too. And Mileenas, I'm not going to show you Mileenas because Mileenas is so easy to do. Like, hers is probably the easiest one out of all the characters I play. So I'll show you Kitanas really quick. And yeah. Alright, you just missed it because this is exactly what I'm talking about. Watch what happens with Garrus. Oh. That one's hitting, hold on. It might also be, I totally forgot, Kitana's down 3 is actually extremely plus, so... Yeah, hold on. Oops. There we go. I got a replica of it, so... Of course I land that one, but you'll see in a minute we'll trade. So that's him blocking it because I did it too early. There we go. So that's one. I'm trying to get one where he trades to kind of show my point. I've landed each one now. Oops. Okay, well, never mind. You're gonna just have to take my word for it, because I'm hitting it every time. There's gonna be times where you'll trade with a 13 framer. Yeah, I got him again. No, that was too slow. Yeah, forget it. Forget it. I'm not showing my point very well there, but the whole point is that you will trade with a 13 framer. Of course I can't display it. So for defense, really quick, talk really quick about defense. Just take the throw. It's not worth it. If you just block and take the throw, unless the throw loops you, you're at such a more better advantage than playing this kind of game. This is the only way you can get opened up by a majority of the cast in MK11. This is one of the main reasons people don't like MK11. So if you just kind of play defensive, you don't really have to deal with this at all. Like, against really good players, you're gonna lose because you just didn't take the throw. Like, if you play some of the kind of players in the Steam Discord, you'll see what I'm talking about. Like, they'll understand fundamentally that you don't want to, you know, play defensive or block. They're gonna exploit that, and then when you get and try to open up their defense, they're just gonna block on you. So, like, the better players have just figured it out. Like, in this game, taking the throw is the most important thing. Like, taking it and making sure you tech every throw. Because that one crushing blow is not going to win the game. Like, I'm sorry, but, like, I know people complained about crushing blow throws, but low-key, this game was very tame on its actual like offense to open you up. This game was extremely tame, you know. I always have to give my last opinions every single time I do a tutorial video, but yeah, like this game, like especially having played Kitana, yeah, she's a good character, but like she's not going to be opening you up. Like she's not a Garrus, you know, she's not a Liu Kang, you know, she's not a Cetrion, she can't chip at your life forever, you know. At least Cetrion can chip at your life forever, you know. She doesn't really have that option, so, you know, this is pretty much the only thing you can do is, like, shimmy, you know. You can shimmy off down 4 also, it's way harder, but you can do it because it's plus 20, see how it's plus 20? That basically means you can still do the same shimmy because it's so plus that the Garrus player or the player is still gonna have time to decide if they want to down one. I'm not gonna show it here because I'm done with the video, but that's how you do it. I learned that because people just wouldn't stop blocking after every plus frame, so I had to find another way to open people up. But like I said, eventually, you know, once you get on like really high levels of play, like Pancake is the perfect example of this. Like, he just blocks all day and there's nothing you can do. Pancake and Blaze, they both do it, you know, they just block and tech and there's pretty much nothing, there's nothing to exploit. Like, when I play players at my level, I can exploit like things like, you know, unsafe specials after strings, teleports on blocks. But like, if you just play solid neutral and you can't get exploited that way, it's really, really hard to beat you. You know, because sometimes like against players, like I can just play patient and win that way. And that's what like I said, that's what Pancake and Blaze do, and I'm shit at it, to be honest. Like when I get thrown, I start pressing buttons, and that's a thing you definitely don't want to do. Like you have to get out of that mindset to get really good at MK11 or any fundamental game at that point. I mean, even Street Fighter is the same way. So anyway, that's all I wanted to show you. Alright, see you later, man.